say that like that.
Hey man, hey, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, okay? I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink. And I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words Podcast. I am your host, Isaac William Joseph, by myself. The date and time is 9/19, December 26th, Friday, day after Christmas. And as you can see, I am not here with Marcellus, nor am I here with Jordan, because I'm trying to do a filler episode because December has just been so full. And we're going to do a hot takes episode solo. Therefore, nobody can disagree with me. I am the high rule opinion, okay? And if you disagree, that means you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. Can you open this, please? Hello? Hey, young man. Wait, I don't even need your help. Look at this. It's getting there. It's getting there. There we go. See, I don't need you. Jerk. Okay. So, I guess we should intro the podcast a little bit better. With the first segment, what did we learn this week? Okay. So, me alone, all by myself, have learned this week. Shoot. I don't even know what I've learned this week. I know I've learned...
So, thank you guys for joining the Too Many Words Podcast.
Don't mute me.
Thank you guys for joining the Too Many Words Podcast. I'm here alone by myself with no one else. And, no one could ever replace me either. So, like, it's like, you know, it works, right? It just works, right, you know? So, like, you know, again, I'm here by myself and, there's that one guy, Isaac, that still is just really bad. So he just doesn't join in on the podcast. So especially considering like he's supposed to be my best friend, but you know, I guess he just doesn't like me sometimes, especially after I give him a cool action figure, you know. But welcome to the Too Many Words Podcast, episode 177. Today we're going to go through some hot takes. We're going to get them lips wet. We're going to figure out what we learned this week. All by myself, right?
We're both here now.
I can't hear you. I just want you to know that. Because you're not here.
We have entered the existence.
You would know that if you wore the headphones too.
Turn me down.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here by myself. I'd like to welcome...
Yeah, you did. Stop it. Bro, come on. Turn me up.
You started it, fool.
Bro, do you see this? Your volume's way high.
I was yelling.
And my volume's way low.
Okay.
You see this?
No,
you see this?
I was a number off.
Audio guy?
I was
Goodness gracious.
That was a number off because I thought it looked like a 6, but it was a 5.
It's okay. I project more than you. In both meanings of project.
We can dissect that later. Hot takes. So we're doing a hot takes episode this week?
Yeah. But also, I learned this week... What did I learn this week? Yes. I learned...
You should stop that.
That Stranger Things merch is dope AF. Hot AF.
You learned that this week?
Yeah.
Since our last recording?
What?
Since our last recording?
Oh, come on. We recorded yesterday. That was about Christmas and stuff. Yeah.
I know. I'm teasing you, man.
But, it's actually intrigued me enough to genuinely start watching the show. And I finished episode 1 2 days ago.
Episode 1, season 1?
Yeah.
You have a lot more to go.
I know I have a lot more to go, okay? I'll finish it.
Now, there's
When I get done with
they're
One
only
Piece.
on. There's only 5 seasons. They're only gonna be 5 seasons.
I'll
right?
get done with One Piece, and then I'll
And
really
like
focus
each
on.
season doesn't have many episodes, but each episode's like over an hour long. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a process.
it's okay. One Piece episodes are only like 22 minutes, so I'll get through that faster.
You do need to actually start consuming that media, like the shows and stuff that like you want to base your career upon.
I don't want to base my career
No, I mean
in
like
shows.
I'm saying specifically that you want to like be a movie maker and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's
So, like-
definitely stuff to learn, especially with something as successful as
One Piece,
Stranger Things. Well,
yeah, both.
I guess both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
both.
like I feel like with One Piece specifically, like you can a huge thing you could probably learn is adaptive screenplays. Like just comparing it to that original manga panels and the dialogue.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, I think I'm the director version of One Piece, where it's all great except for the pacing. You know, story's great, pacing not so much. I kind of
You
suck
got
at
it.
pacing.
You got it.
Nah, there's definitely room for improvement there. But
I think you're one of the most, what's the word? Harsh people when it comes to pacing specifically, that I know of at least.
what do you mean?
Like when we see a movie, when we watch a movie together.
Oh, you're
Like, you
still on
almost-
the Fantastic Four pacing,
I'm-
blah blah
I'm-
blah.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just saying in general, like the biggest complaint you have with most movies that we see is pacing, or like relative.
Yeah.
So I think that that also reflects onto your own content, your own like creations. You're gonna think that your pacing is gonna be off, even though it might not be.
My first ever short film was a college project in video production.
Yeah.
And the teacher said, it's all great. I'd probably pick up on the pacing.
I feel like some of that might have been your actors.
No. It's literally just like the pacing, like the cutting, and he said to speed it up a little bit, to be honest. But that was also the issue with Peace Walker, and for Marcellus's words, that was also an issue with Marketplace. So pacing is a real struggle for me. But that's why I'm actually gonna like have a storyboard for the whole film for my first feature. We're gonna really nail down the visual pacing on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job.
But yeah, I learned that Stranger Things has dope merch, and I don't want to buy the merch and be a phony, so I gotta watch it. What'd you learn this week?
I learned. I don't know, man. I haven't had much time for learning.
I know you don't.
I mean,
One of the
specifically
most
this past week.
closed-minded individuals I've ever met.
Specifically this past week, you're a actual butt for that, you know. I'd like to think I'm quite open-minded, except for when it comes to you.
Oh yeah, assumption master. This man rationalized assumptions the other day. He's like, "That's how we get through daily life."
It's called logic reasoning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's cool to assume that someone's gonna go when the light turns green. Yes. Okay? But it's not cool to assume that that person has an IQ of 4 if they don't go on green. Okay? There's the difference. Okay? I kind of just pulled that out of my butt, but I think I like it. Hey, chat, clip that. Anyways, since this is kind of like a Nothing Burger Reason episode, especially since it's been literally less than 24 hours since our last recording, we're going to do another filler of the hot takes. Is this like hot takes part 3?
Something like that.
Something like that. But yeah,
Considering
until...
our last hot takes episode doesn't exist.
Why?
Because that was the one we did with Marcellus, the impromptu one with Marcellus.
That's right. Poor Marcellus.
I tried keeping all those cards separate, but I don't know what happened to them. I think someone put them on the stack of the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was going to go over them again, but
It's too bad.
yeah.
Lost in time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, we can do repeat cards with Marcellus. I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, he adds a little bit of flavor to the.
Yeah, he does.
To the mix.
He definitely does. I mean, big reason why I wanted to do another Hot Takes episode was because of Marcellus, because I know
Marcellus
he
is-
liked it.
Hilarious with that. But yeah, Hot Takes episode part 2, I guess.
Something like that.
Hot Takes part 2. Whoop,
I think it
whoop.
actually is like officially 3.
Officially 3.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we've done 2 that have gone live.
Do you think we done one by ourselves and then another one with Sime?
Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe.
We do got to get a trilogy in there with Marcellus. Dang it. It's whatever. Hot Takes part whatever. You want to go? You ready?
You got the card in your hand, bro.
You ready?
Show.
Trauma makes you funnier. We kind of read this the other night, but yeah.
Did we?
Hot take. Trauma makes you funnier. Yes or no?
You did kind of, yeah. I think it can.
Yeah.
I don't think it's guaranteed. Sometimes it just makes you kill yourself, but you know.
Okay, no. Okay. Now listen. Okay. All thumbs are fingers, but not all fingers are thumbs, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Listen. I think comedy without trauma definitely exists, and it definitely has its own audience, right? And I'd like to think I enjoy most types of comedy, because listening to stand-up comedians since I was like 12, there's obviously a lot of different styles. Some guys are super dry. Some guys are super dark. Some guys are super family-friendly, you know. Some guys profess Jesus. Some guys definitely don't, you know. There's a style of comedy for every audience, but does it make you funnier? I think only in the eyes of folks that also have had trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
get to add to that?
No.
You're giving me doe eyes, but not the falling in love version, but like the about to get hit by a car because they're not thinking version.
Deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wakey, wakey. Wakey,
Bitch.
wakey, Jordan.
Bitch.
Stop it. Stop cussing.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But does it make you funnier? What do you think?
I already gave my answer.
I think
How?
yes and no. I think see, when I'm with, I don't know, when I'm around people who I know have never ever faced trauma or adversity, their comedy, in my opinion, seems a little bit more kiddish. But I think there's still something to be appreciated there, like dad jokes or lighthearted jokes, you know, stuff like that, right? But then I hang out with my boys like Aaron, and there is no rules with his comedy at all. And yeah, sometimes you know what? Trauma does make you funnier. I kind of talked myself into that one.
It's my turn.
It is your turn. What is it, Jordan?
I really want to get your input on this one.
Okay, you will get it.
All red wines taste the same.
Yep. Next question.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm someone that knows the difference in wines. But I also don't like wine, and my answer is yes. Yes.
See, I just don't drink alcohol, and it does all taste the same for me. Like, literally, Bud Light tastes the same as everything at the state fair, where it's like, oh, funnel cake beer. Nope, can't taste it. Doesn't taste any different from the Bud Light at Mom's. You know, like, that's just it for me. My palate is not sophisticated in the slightest when it comes to alcohol. It's all garbage. Sorry. Except for that moonshine that Hope gave us. That was pretty fun. Yeah, I'd like to think the clear alcohols, like moonshine and vodka, are very good at distinguishing from itself.
And Barntown.
Okay, Barntown, in the words of the pastor, okay, that's like candy. Okay.
They're just sours. It's just another type of beer. I mean, it's
That
a
key
specific
lime?
breed.
I would become an alcoholic off that. key
I
lime.
know you would. I want it back so bad. I want it back so bad.
I will get my own glass if they bring that back. Goodness gracious.
Well, that's why I follow Barntown on Facebook, because I'm hoping that they're gonna make the post that be like, oh, key lime's back. I'm like, oh, boy.
Dude, that'd be crazy. Because, like, legit, you can't even taste the alcohol in that.
Yeah.
It's just like
I had
a milkshake, dude.
I had it was like a like a trail mix flavor that they came out with recently.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Trail mix as liquid, though.
Yeah, it was like you could taste the different, like you could taste the grape, you could taste the peanut, you could taste the chocolate.
I don't know if that would
It's
mess
like-
with me, though. Because, like,
See,
it's such a difference in texture.
I'm not a big texture guy personally.
Yeah, you said that.
But like, as someone who usually just takes trail mix and just fucking shovels that, I'll let the flavors mix, and it tasted like mixed trail mix. Like, all right, what's next?
This one's so stupid.
Half of these are stupid. All right, my guy.
If you drink all the Kool-Aid from the Kool-Aid Man, he will live.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that is
Dude,
stupid.
that is such a
That
stupid...
is stupid,
Bro, he's an imaginary character, dude.
See, that one definitely came from because that's a viral argument on the internet.
Is it?
Absolutely.
I think if you drink from him at all, that's sus.
I mean, that happened a lot in the Kool-Aid commercials.
Did it?
Yeah.
Man, Kool-Aid Man's low-key a predator. That's crazy.
I mean, all right.
Love his
Okay.
juice. But
All right. Dang. All right. I'm 2 for 2 with this one. An open bar at a wedding is a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea, but like...
I'm gonna be honest. Don't get me wrong. I would love an open bar at a wedding. It's fun, and you know it lets people save money, right? It's a bad idea. It is a bad idea. Recipe for disaster.
Nah, I think you just got to have the right prep work involved.
I mean,
Like, see, for me, there's not going to be an open bar at my place.
have an open bar, but maybe make sure that bartender knows that he can cut people off and stuff.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm going to be like, hey, don't be afraid to cut people off. Like, this is,
And 3
this is
drinks.
my wedding.
3 drinks
My,
maximum.
my mom's not going to embarrass me.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, your mom's been pretty good about it, though.
You know what? She is. But I saw how she was at the last wedding she was at.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Never mind. She was great at the last wedding she was at. She didn't have a drop of alcohol. So
Her last wedding. How about that?
okay, her last wedding, it was a different story. But that was also like 4 years ago at this point. But truly, I would never have an open bar because I don't condone. Anyways, like if there's an open, let it be known. Okay, if there's an open bar at my wedding, that was not my decision. Okay, but if there is, yeah, hard stoppage. I don't think people are going to be allowed to have more than 3 drinks.
Yeah. That's if I which I do plan on having an open bar because I plan on making enough money to be able to afford that. And I would definitely have a limit of 3 drinks.
Yeah.
You can provide yourself as much as you want, but that's going to be you providing it. All right.
Your wedding's going to be BYOB, bro.
Yeah.
Nope, not for me, man. Not for me.
Your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Your friends should always come. No.
You gonna finish reading it, or you just
Okay,
gonna throw
I'll
at
read
me?
it. Okay. Your friends should always come before your significant other.
I don't know what they're doing in the bedroom with you, but like that's weird.
Okay. Stop laughing like that. That is ear rape right there, bro.
I know. Okay, so
That's
No,
not
that's
just
definitely-
incorrect, but that's unbiblical. Are you kidding
I was
me?
just gonna say morally wrong, but all right, yeah,
It's both.
yeah.
It's both morally and biblically wrong because when you get married, your number one should be your significant other. Comes before your parents, comes before your kids. It's your spouse. Okay? Jesus?
I don't know about the kids one.
Nope. Even your kids.
I don't know about that.
Nope. Literally.
that's the
Look it up.
future right there.
I don't care. And Bible don't care either.
Hmm.
See, I can't quote it for you, but I could guarantee you, look it up on your phone. We would learn something together, bro. Because, yeah, it goes literally Jesus, your spouse, then your kids, then the rest.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, that's not even a debate. Now, if you're not biblical, that might be up for debate, but like even if you don't have Jesus in your life, what are you doing putting your Okay, I can understand kids, okay? I can understand your children, okay? But your friends? Oh, babe, but that's Mike. Bro, do you deserve a wife at that point? Goodness gracious. What's yours?
Friends is not a good show. Blasphemy.
I have friends that love this show, and I have friends that hate that show.
It's just, I mean, it's perfect. Like
I've never
early
seen it.
2000s sitcom.
My mom loved it.
I mean, yeah, I watched it with my parents as it aired. Like, it's just, it's a product of its time for sure. But like, as long as you don't take it too seriously, it's awesome. It's good.
I don't know much about it, but I will say my friend who likes it, she says that it's got really good writing in it.
It does.
Like long-term storytelling. Long-term storytelling.
I don't wanna
And
comment
honestly,
so much right now.
if you're a show writer who knows how to tell long-term storytelling, you'll never be out of a job.
Yeah.
Never. So, I can't say much on it, but that's all I have to say on it. Let's see. Well, this is just... See, I don't really have a set schedule for this to really be a proper thing. But morning showers are better than night showers.
I think that really needs more context, if I'm being honest.
I think it depends. I think it also depends on, like, when do you work?
Yeah.
When do you socially hang out with people outside of work?
Some people shower before bed. Some people shower right when they wake up. Like, I feel like both of those are, like, very socially acceptable and good answers.
This is me personally, though. I shower in the morning before work more often than I shower at night. But if I actually was a guy that had some consistency in his day-to-day schedule, like I desperately need a routine, but I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I would.
Yeah, you desperately need. Oh my goodness, you desperately need a routine.
Yes, I do. But I would shower at night. I would prefer to shower at night because in my opinion, the less things that I need to do in the morning, the better. Okay, because I'm just not a morning person. Because not only that, but like hitting your bed when you just got out of the shower, you know, you're dried off, but like you're still like damp. And it gives you that fresh feeling, you know, and maybe you're in your pajamas and like, this is going to get a little bit TMI, but like your balls are breathing properly. Dude, the easiest way for me to fall asleep, yeah, is when I'm not feeling gross and hitting that pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So showering at night, I would, if I had a routine, that's what would be me.
I do quite like that feeling of going to bed after a shower. But
Because your balls are breathing properly.
But I have this problem where like my skin, like all over my body, like my arms, my legs, everything gets really dry, and like I can feel my dry skin. Like
really,
I can feel my skin being dry, and I hate it. It's like I hate being in my skin.
I wonder if that has any parallels to your skin whining about which deodorant it uses.
Maybe.
You need to go see a doctor, a
I
skincare doctor.
definitely do.
What are those guys called? Dermatologists?
Probably.
Probably.
The last one was you, right?
Welcome to the Too Many Words podcast. We're so sophisticated. Yes, the last one was me.
So this one is kind of based off of like if we played this game like right. So I'm just gonna say it's me. I could beat the person to my left in a fight. No.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. It says the judge of this round could beat the person to their left in a fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. Unless you end up underneath my butt. If that happens, you're not getting up.
I'm tapping out
sorry.
like John Cena. in his
I'm
last match.
sorry. There's just no getting up from that.
Oh, Jordan. I haven't bench pressed in a while, but I'll figure it out. Are you naked though?
Maybe.
I would probably say I quit. I would.
Wait,
I
what
would.
is that?
I would. I would. Yeah. I would. If that was an I quit match, I'm saying I quit. Nope. The most embarrassing things I've done were done while I was drunk. Honestly,
Honestly,
I
I
don't-
can't even say that.
I don't think either of us could say that because I've never been drunk in my life. And
Remember that time that you chugged one of them Smirnoff ice coolers right in front of your mom? And she was like, Isaac!
yeah.
That was really funny. That was really funny to me because I, at that time, did not know that you did not drink.
Because like for a specific era of my life, that one in particular, me drinking alcohol was more of like a party trick
Yeah.
because I had built such a reputation.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I've never been drunk, and I've seen you drunk, and
Numerous times.
and you don't do anything stupid while you're drunk. You just find a lot of things funny,
That is true.
and you're just happy to be there.
yeah, that
So,
is
like-
really true.
You're just like the good kind of drunk, you know. If I had to choose,
I don't think there's ever been a more accurate statement about me, if I'm being honest.
yeah.
You
So
find a lot more things funny, and you're just happy to be there. Yeah, no, that's great.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, false for both of us on that one. Oh, that's funny.
Okay. The math I learned in school is completely useless in my day-to-day life. Wrong. You want to know why? Because you learned addition in school. Biscuit.
Yeah, I guess basic math is important. I still think about Pythagorean theorem. Like I legit.
I
do.
think about ellipses a lot. Ellipses.
Yeah. Yeah. I do find it fascinating sometimes, but in our lives, that type of math is just an option.
Yeah.
You know, like if you want to go do it, then go do it. Have I done it since high school? No. But like I just it's just fascinating to have the small bit of pride in knowing that I know that. Pythagorean theorem. you know?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, I'll be honest.
That was the most advanced math that I was actually really good at.
I could not recite to you what that was.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Then I guess I didn't know what that was.
Yeah. Anyways, it's time to get them lips wet,
Really?
Jordan.
I guess we are 30 minutes into it.
Yes, sir. Now, I really wanted to grab...
I entirely let Isaac choose this one from our massive stockpile right now.
See, I wanted to grab one of these spicy versions, and this is not the first time we've had spicy drinks on the podcast.
No, it's not.
But it's always been real trippy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Because they're interestingly effective
yeah.
in a very weird way.
You remember Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot?
Which is you're not it's a drink that makes you more thirsty, and I wouldn't say that it's setting your mouth on fire, but your mouth and tongue feel dry.
From what I understand, or at least what I experienced, it's more like a wasabi type burn.
Yeah. And so today we have the Arizona spicy watermelon with Mike's Hot Honey.
Spicy watermelon is a common flavor, though, I will say.
Is it?
Like, it just in beverages, yeah.
I love how it's got a cow skull on it. It gives a little bit of a...
Well, that's one of the Arizona logos.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's like a Native American thing.
Here, 1 second.
That was a solid crack.
That one was good.
That was a
bro.
good crack.
That was good. But it says deliciously spicy at the top of the can. I'm a huge fan of Mike's Hot Honey. We had a couple bottles of that here.
We both are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Doesn't really smell like anything. It smells unassuming, actually. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You left a lot of residue at the top.
Oh, did I? Well, I'm so glad that you just
Don't worry, I
wiped
just
it
put
with your
this. I
shirt.
just put this shirt on.
Okay.
Because I changed my shirt after I got home.
Okay.
It smells kind of spicy. Kind of
Does it?
smells mango-y too.
I guess I didn't really take a good smell of it, to be honest. I wasn't going on. You know. It hits. It's not the spiciest drink that we've had on here, to be honest.
Pretty throaty.
Yeah. It's got a
hitting
heavy
the
roof
Yeah.
for me.
It tastes like Mike's Hot Honey. Like it tastes like Mike's
and
Hot
that's
Honey
the thing
specifically.
about Mike's Hot Honey is that it's not Mike's Hot Honey is not in and of itself super spicy.
No, it's not.
It's enjoyably spicy.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Like,
I also think Mike's Hot Honey does taste different than regular honey. I really do. That tastes just like it.
Yeah, it's almost like
The watermelon's not super present. It's there, but not very.
You're right. Which honestly might be an upgrade because some might think that the normal watermelon is overbearing.
I do
in
quite
there.
like the watermelon though.
It is good. I mean, shoot, watermelon's one of the best artificial flavors. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Would I get it again? To be honest, the only thing here with the spicy, I'll say it again, not the spiciest spicy drink we've had on here.
No, it is pretty throaty though.
I think all it does is tickle your throat a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
It's
that's
usually-
it.
It's gone after a
Like,
little
I've
bit.
had a couple good swigs of this. Yeah.
Why don't you rate it first?
It's kind of really weird to put on the radar because, like, you wouldn't really drink these the same way you would drink non-spicy drinks.
Yeah,
you know?
this is definitely a novelty for sure.
Yeah, it's in a field of its own, really. But, you know, I don't know. On a curve, I guess.
I wouldn't even say on a curve, just on an account of would you drink this?
Would I drink it
drinking-
again?
Or drinking this now? Like,
I think easily, yes, I would drink this again. Like, if someone came home and it's been a few years and they're like, yo, Isaac, I got this for you. And I'd be like, no way! I had this on the podcast one time. Sure, I'll take it. You know? Like, I would be happy to see it. But I guess in a field of its own, in a league of its own, when it comes to spicy drinks, this might be the most enjoyable one. I'm going to give it an 8.2.
I'm just gonna rank it at flat out. Right, it's a 6.8.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it that much. No.
I really enjoy this, actually.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah. Wow, I was getting a lot of honey in that moment right there, too.
oh really?
Oh, yeah.
The
Now that
honey,
I've-
it is very honey present.
Now that I've picked up more on the honey, I really like it. Really like it. I'm more settled into that 8.2 score now.
All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, there you have it. It's like a 7 average. It's yours.
Heck yeah, bro.
I mean, don't forget I have another one in there, so
Yeah, you did get 2 of everything, huh?
I'll drink that one later.
Heck yeah.
And if I
So-
get tired of it, I'll just give it to you.
You said it's 6.8?
Yeah.
All right. 8.2, 6.8. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's on average a 7.5 out of the Too Many Words podcast.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yerp.
So, on to the next card.
Yerp.
Whose turn was it? Is it yours? Oh, it's mine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is. Yes, it absolutely is.
You gotta stop answering before you read them.
Sorry.
Just read it.
Someone calling their boyfriend daddy is weird and creepy.
I think, well, I don't know. This is in my opinion. I think like that really depends on the relationship.
I think it does. So, ergo, how do you feel about that?
I think it depends on if we're at that level in our relationship.
Okay, you are married.
I mean, if you're married, then that's fine. I don't care. I don't judge anything like
So,
that.
so you think the title of daddy has to reach a certain threshold of a relationship for that to be appropriate? I mean, yes and no for me.
I think it's something that's, depending on the situation, can be socially appropriate. Like, if you're referring to me as daddy in front of the kids, like, go
Probably
say hi
not.
to daddy. Go hug daddy.
Yeah. Like in a non-sexual manner.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Or, like, I guess, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't judge anything regarding the sexual manner either. Like, if that's what you're into, if you want to call me that, I'm not going to tell you no. But, like, we got to be at that sort of level in our relationship. For
And
that.
I do feel like society and the internet especially has kind of muddied the waters of the innocence behind the name daddy, you know? Because, like, I would be so okay with being called daddy by my children,
I mean, yeah.
especially if they're like under 15, you know?
I mean, some girls will do that forever. So
Forever. Yeah. And I think it's a stereotype that girls would do that, like, if their dad's like the one percenter, you know? Rich girl, rich daughter vibes, you know?
yeah.
But there is something pure in it that kind of has gotten muddied. But if you're my significant other, which this card is specifically talking about,
It says girlfriend.
girlfriend especially. Okay, now this is probably
I think at the level of girlfriend, I think that could be okay in private.
now listen.
Don't be
I
calling me
ain't-
daddy out with my.
I ain't gonna yuck someone else's yum. But as for me, now this is probably gonna be the most graphic story I ever share. And it's not even that graphic, but it's a tale of an era that is not me anymore. Okay, this has got to be almost 10 years ago, 8 years ago, right? I think senior year of high school. I was on and off sleeping with this one girl, and in the middle of the first time we ever done it, she calls me daddy out of nowhere. And I kind of just stop. And I'm like, man.
You didn't like that.
See,
Some people aren't into it.
my
Some people
mentality,
are. Like it's
my mentality, I was like, I didn't like that, but I'm going to finish what I started. And so, you pretend to like things and then
Yeah.
you have a conversation afterward. But like, what is a turn on for most people, I guess, is a direct turn off for me. And it's not appreciated, especially if she doesn't even get permission and just starts saying that. Not even in my situation, but especially if she starts referring to me to that in front of my friends. Oh, we're gonna have a conversation. We are definitely gonna have a conversation. Now, if she did it to like gross out my friends, I'd probably
Okay, that's funny, though.
I'd be a little
That's
bit
just
amused.
funny.
I would be, but like if it's like a regular thing, no thanks.
all right. So this one's kind of fun. Sock, shoe, or sock, shoe.
What on God's green earth are you talking about? Like the order you put those on?
Yeah.
Socks, shoe.
I used to be like super against sock, shoe. But sometimes when I'm really tired and I'm not thinking in the morning, that's just what happens.
I mean, out of convenience, maybe, but like, once you get a sock and a shoe on one foot, but you still have nothing on the other, that is so bro, you're teetering on way too different levels now.
The way it usually happens for me, like I usually do both socks and then both shoes, right? That's the norm. But like I said, the other way has happened before. Usually it's when like I have to prop my leg up or my foot up on my leg, and it's just like I just think, sock, shoe, same leg, it's right there. Then I do the other leg, right? That way I don't got to move my legs multiple times, right? That's just how it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Your turn.
You ever do shoe, sock, sock? Hello? I guess it is my turn, huh? All right, Jordan. 1 second while I put my drink back down.
Talking to the microphone, you freaking phony.
I said 1 second while I put my drink back down. Oh, God. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit political with this one. Billionaires shouldn't exist.
I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. I mean, it just means you're successful at your business, but I kind of see where they're coming from too. Where in that, like, if you make that much money, you should be donating a lot more money.
Yes. And, biblically, we are all called to be generous with our wealth,
Yeah.
Now, there's this whole
See,
percentage
I will
debate
say I have
in
a
the
big
biblical thing, but
with the American market and like, the economics the way it is that there are some scummy, shady things that go on, even within these organizations that you donate to. There are times where
that is true. You have to be wary.
yes, like I don't want to be that kind of conspiracy theorist guy, but there is factually numerous things that attack like cancer like very well that do not go through because, like, I hate to say this, but cancer can make hospitals and doctors a lot of money. It is just true. So sometimes those things don't get put through.
Yeah, there's a lot of sham, foundations, but
There's a lot of scummy
If you-
stuff going on in the world, and yeah, it just makes me sad.
just go to the most reputable ones.
Yeah.
Find out what matters most to you. If you have the money and you want to donate to causes, like I know when I'm rich and successful, I mean, you should be generous at all stages of life, truly. Okay. Whether that be money, time, acts of care, whatever it is. Right. But like I plan on donating pretty regularly to Pulse when I'm pretty well off, like 100% well off, I also want to, because I had childhood cancer, kind of want to help fund those programs as well, But going back to billionaires shouldn't exist, now I think there's two sides of it, right? You kind of tapped on it already. If they do exist, let's not go assassinate them. Sorry, not
Yeah,
sorry.
that's just like not okay in the first place.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
I don't care if
celebrate.
they're terrible people. That you, this is not. You do not have the right to.
We don't celebrate murder here.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't celebrate assassination. We don't celebrate deaths. Okay. It's really weird, and if you're the type of person to celebrate such, you should think about where your heart's at. Truly. But logically, okay. Now, this is gonna sound like communist propaganda, okay? I do think we do have enough money to go around to divvy it up. And if we did divvy
Communism
it up,
works
everybody,
on paper.
it does work on paper. It doesn't actually work on real life. It's not something we should try. With that said, now, are they a billionaire because they own a company that's worth billions of dollars and they don't actually have billions of dollars? Because then that's a different story.
That is very, very, very true.
Yeah.
Because that factors into net worth.
Yeah.
Net worth does not mean that's how much money they have.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they have a giant safe and they have a bunch of green at their house,
That entirely just means how much their assets are worth.
Yeah. And like truly, there's especially with millionaires, there's tons of millionaires that are worth like 5 point something, but they only actually like are walking around with that point something, you know?
Yeah.
And but nobody truly, okay, if you're talking about like that in cash in bank accounts, even if it's $1 billion, okay, nobody needs $1 billion.
Yeah.
Nobody needs $1 billion. I'm probably never going to spend $1 billion in my lifetime. My father has yet to spend $1 billion in his lifetime. He probably never will as well. You know, there are literally billions of people on this earth that will never spend $1 billion in their lifetime. Nobody needs to be sitting on a single B, let alone multiple B's, right? So in the sense of eradicating them, no. But in the sense of nobody needs to be a billionaire, yeah, billionaires shouldn't
That's
really
a
exist.
great way to put it.
Thank you. You're next.
Put the card back, please. All right. This one's really funny. Coming off of that, horoscopes are real and relevant.
Okay, I'm going to be real with you.
I think it depends on the context personally, but
I'm going to be so real with you.
what?
What's a horoscope?
I'm a Cancer, so I'm gonna be like,
Oh, those.
yeah,
Those are called horoscopes?
yeah.
Okay. I just call them signs.
That's what they are, but the thing itself is called
The horoscope. Okay. Okay, that was actually going to be my first guess, but I was not going to start talking confidently
like-
without actually knowing.
I think statistically speaking, there are reasons that horoscopes say the things that they do. They're all based on statistics, right? Like,
Yeah.
statistically speaking, people born in June who are Cancers do these things, right? That's just purely statistics and like mathematical fact. That I think is real and I guess relevant. But the spirituality and the magicalness of it, nah, that's straight up. I think this might be the first
What's
time
your
I've ever used this term. That's just straight up unbiblical, right now.
Yeah.
But I am a Cancer, yes.
You're well, everybody knows that, Jordan. So is my sister. I know my sign, but I don't know what it means, but I'm a Libra.
And it's different, like every day. Me and my grandma used to check the horoscopes on the DirecTV. Like,
I think it's fun,
yeah,
you know? It's like, oh, that's so me. But like literally, there's definitely like writers for like every like horoscope.
oh yeah, like
thing.
those are written by people.
And those are very calculated, okay?
That's what I'm saying. It's just all of it's just statistical, like numerical fact.
Yeah.
Like I said, people born on this month and are Cancer are they frequently do this.
Yeah. See, I think they have descriptions that are vague, but it has long enough descriptions to make it sound specific. And that's how I think it's calculated. Like, oh my gosh, I really am a pretty easygoing guy. You know? I think we all have moments where we're everything, right? This guy really cares about his future. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's vague enough, but specific enough for people to be like, yeah, that's pretty legit. And like you could mix and match the signs with those descriptions, and you would still, I think, most people would just be like, yeah, that sounds like me. So yeah, I don't think it's legit. What was the original question? Horoscopes or WOA?
Or like real and relevant or something like that.
Well, we got to double check just to. Real and okay, that is verbatim. Yeah, I don't think they're relevant. I don't think they're real, but I think they're fun. So, I guess it's my turn, huh? Yeet. I would rather have twice as long legs than twice as long arms. We're getting back into the dumb ones again.
Yeah.
Jordan, what are your thoughts? Would you rather be Stiltman or SpongeBob from that Muscular episode? Hello?
I'm thinking.
Thinking?
Well, sure, I'd be taller, but also,
I'm thinking about the social acceptance of either.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, sure, I'd be taller, but I'd be freakishly tall because, like, my legs would be literally twice as tall as they are. Like, right? So they're probably what, I don't know, 3 feet long. You think 2.5 feet? Just the legs?
I don't know, but we're going to get a call from P.T. Barnum either way.
Yeah. So, like, sure, I'd gain that much in footage, but, like, it'd be all in leg. And
I
that's
bet,
just weird.
you know,
I'd
You're-
say probably arms.
you're kind of a freak show either way, right?
I mean, obviously, yeah.
Now, if we chose twice as long of legs, then we're easily the tallest man in history, right? Because the tallest man
think
in
so.
history was like 7'11", I think. Actually,
it was
no,
like
I think he
9
was like
foot.
9 foot something. So we wouldn't even be record breaking.
No.
No.
Because, like, I would only be, like probably, like, 8 feet tall.
I'd probably be like 7 foot. Actually, no.
Probably, you'd
My legs are
you'd
longer
probably
than
be getting
2
close
feet.
to 8. You'd be getting close to 8. But not quite 8.
But like truly, would you rather be known as Stiltman or Gorilla Boy? Truly.
I think Gorilla Boy, because arms would have more functionality.
Now, truly, would it be? Would my arms be proportionate? Like, would my arms be double in thickness too? Because I'll take that. I will gladly look beefy. But like, if my arms are twice as long, but I'm still at like the same muscle mass, then I'm gonna just look like a very lanky, long-armed guy. You know? I think the safer route's legs. What do you think?
I said arms. Like
I'm
going
gonna pick legs.
arms for sure.
Hey, look at the short guy saying legs. Shut up. Okay. Audience member. Let's see. Okay. Crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth peanut butter.
Bro, this is my turn.
Here you go. Oh, that hit your face. I'm so sorry. Read it. They didn't hear that.
Crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth. Yes.
Honestly, okay, listen.
I'm a crunchy peanut butter guy. Through and through, all the way.
I think it depends on my mood.
I don't even care. No, I will take crunchy peanut butter over creamy peanut butter any day, given moment.
I don't think I've ever bought crunchy peanut butter over smooth peanut butter. But honestly, some extra texture in my PBJs, I
yeah.
actually really,
Oh, yeah, dude.
I really appreciate it. Actually, I don't know. It just depends on my mood. If I'm like casually just wanting to get a spoonful because I'm weird, I'll take a smooth.
Yeah, I think you should watch Ted Lasso.
I should. I keep seeing clips and it's all really good.
I think you'd actually love it. Like, seriously.
Yes. The government is spying on us through our phones and computer cameras.
The government? Probably the computer cameras, yeah. I don't think the government's spying on us through our phones, though. I think that's other things.
I think we're being spied on. Specifically,
Yeah.
the government is the real question, but
I mean, the government does spy on us, yes, for sure. They have to.
yeah. Our digital footprints are gigantic.
Yeah. Except, you know.
Probably larger than most people, to be honest. Hello?
Birthdays are overrated.
You go first.
Anyone who thinks birthdays are overrated can suck my butt. I love my birthday.
You know, there is that whole thing, you know, from Joe Rogan and probably a lot of other men out there. You know, as you get older and you're a man, birthdays shouldn't freaking matter. unless it's like 30, 40, significant stuff, right? But like,
Keep it coming, bro. You preaching, bro.
thanks. But I like to have a good time just like anybody else. I will admit, I think there's a balance between the amount of success that you face throughout the year where it kind of puts your birthday into a bit of a shadow, because like I am so blessed to look back on every year now where I'm repeatedly hitting emotional highs with either my faith or my career or my social life or just all the things, cons, movie premieres, all this stuff, right?
Both of us in general, we hit a lot of highs in life lately, and
Yeah.
like it's just so birthdays just don't seem
And
all
so,
that special.
like, a birthday just seems like it's special without any warrant to be special other than the fact
I
that I
think
was born on this
the
day.
people you surround yourself with should be people that should know that your birthday is special to you and should make it feel special.
Yeah, honestly, it is 100% about the people that you surround yourself with on that day. I feel like no matter how old I get, I'm not staying inside for my birthday.
I wouldn't mind staying inside for my birthday, but as long as we're doing something at the house.
Yeah, right. Maybe like you're playing video games with all your friends that can't just go and see you. Now that'd be something. But I'm doing something on my birthday, and it's gonna be for my birthday. Like maybe that changes as you get older. We're in our 20s. And I know people like Gary, our pastor, who's in his 50s. He's like, birthday Smurf day.
Smurf Day. I love Smurfs.
But like it hasn't hit yet for me, and not even like in a narcissistic tone. I don't care too much about getting stuff on my birthday. I mean, a little extra cash is always really nice, but truly like, hey, let's go see a movie. Hey, let's go axe throwing. Hey, let's go top golfing. Let's go do a thing. Let's go out with family. Let's go out with friends. Let's all remind ourselves that existence is just this absurd thing, and we're a little bit closer to the last day of our lives, and it's my birthday. How about we spend some time together? I think it's always going to be something like that for me, and I'm okay with that. So the birthday is overrated. I think I see birthdays as exactly how it is.
Yeah.
Your turn. Or is it my turn? It's your turn. It's my turn. I'm really bad at this. This is probably the last one because we're at 59. This is a pretty good last one. Going through your partner's phone is wrong.
I think it depends on context.
I think it is wrong. I think no matter the context.
It's automatically a breach of trust no matter what. But whether that breach of trust is warranted is determined by the context.
I think it's always wrong, okay? And let me tell you why. And I got a pretty relevant answer.
I mean, yeah, I think you should trust your partner wholeheartedly no matter what. And if they tell you something, then you should believe them.
So I've actually gone through two different phases of such, right? Which is before I ever had girlfriends, I had my mom going through my phone periodically. And when I was a minor, that is appropriate. Make sure your minor's not getting himself in trouble, either legally or immorally, right?
Yeah.
But what I learned from both my mom and my most recent girlfriend, right? And I think this is true for 90+% of cases. So it goes back to the psychology behind it, right? Mm-hmm. Look at me, Jordan. Look at me.
I was turning my head for
beautiful.
a reason.
Hey, beautiful.
I was turning my head for a reason.
Are you turning your head? You just something wrong
My
with your
freaking neck hurts.
neck. Whoa! Don't say that too fast. Whoa, bro. Whoa, you're treading. Okay, get back on the shallow water, bud. Anyways, psychologically, our brains, when they're looking for something specific, they're going to discover like every sign pointing towards that just to prove yourself right. Okay? If your significant other is going through your phone in a non-accusatory manner, first off, I don't know how you run into that situation anyways. But if they are, they're going to probably go into everything with a pretty level head. But my most recent ex, suspecting and wanting to catch me in some sort of cheating, found a conversation that I was having with Cassidy, and it was taken out of context because it was on Snapchat, and some messages were saved and some messages were not saved. And Cassidy was actually in a conversation with me about her talking with this one guy that was in a relationship. And guess what? My ex read about that, and she thought that she was referring to me as the guy in a relationship that she's trying to mess around with. Okay? Also, don't want to put dirt on Cassidy's name. That's water under the bridge. She never did anything with that man. She's in a very loving relationship with some guy.
She's also a great person.
Yeah, Cassidy, love you. You're a great person. But she took a picture of that on her phone, of my phone. And then she was very distant for that period of time and didn't ask me about it until she was at work and I was at the mall by myself. Now tell me how healthy any of this is, Jordan. It's not.
No.
It's not. 99% of people going through significant other's phones is 100% accusatory. I'll give another example, okay? Back when I was dating this one other girl, okay, different girlfriend, her father did not like me, and he monitored our conversations, right? And he just wanted to villainize me a lot, okay? Because he didn't really like me, because he didn't really know me yet, right? And now listen. She told me how he basically dropped his jaw and then dropped her phone on the floor because he thought he had discovered something awful. I texted this girl that I had shaved. I was talking about my beard. Guess what this father thought I was talking about? Intentions are never good when you're going through someone's phone. Ever. No matter what the social construct is. Okay? What did it say specifically? Is wrong? Yes. Because guess what? You're not going in there with light intentions, positive intentions, okay? If you want to have that thought before doing and going in on that thought, how about you freaking start a conversation? Ask questions, okay? We don't communicate in relationships anymore, and it's absolutely freaking ridiculous.
That's also another thing, is that, like, I'm also an adopter of the open phone policy, where, like, my phone is completely open to my partner.
Yeah.
Like, they have full access.
My password on my phone is 222222.
Yeah. Like,
I've got nothing to hide, and I haven't needed to hide anything for several years. Shoot. There was a reason why I left my phone in my girlfriend's bedroom for her to then go through it. Like, what?
Exactly.
What? If I was hiding anything, Jordan, I'm smarter than that, bro. Are you kidding me? God, obviously I'm passionate about the subject because I've been villainized a couple times, and I've given you literally those two stories. What a
I want to
last
do
card.
one more for me.
What? Okay, sure, whatever.
Everyone should have to vote.
Have to?
Have to? No, I think the way we have it right now is pretty good.
Everybody has the right to vote,
Yeah.
and it should stay exactly like that.
Yeah.
Everybody having to vote? You're getting a little bit of
There's also no way to actually enforce that. Like, there's no physical way.
without it being illegal and against the American tradition that is freedom.
Even that, like, there's no way to actually, like, physically enforce something like that.
Yeah.
We do not have, like,
You would
the
have to get
resources for it.
pretty dystopian for that.
Even then, like, that's just not something that America does not have resources like that.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, it would have to be like a door-to-door service.
Yeah. And they would never, ever spend money on something like that.
Yeah, it would cost a lot of
Yeah.
labor and yeah. All right, we're done.
Yep.
Thanks for muddying the ending, bro.
I didn't like your ending. I also wanted to do one more because
Why didn't you like my ending?
It was too aggressive, too mean.
Too aggressive. Too
All right.
mean. Hey,
But also, I
Hey.
didn't want to end on the same person that it started with.
people with trauma are funnier, sir. And I was sharing some trauma in a comedic way. Gucci goo. Anyways, who or what do you dedicate this podcast episode out to?
This podcast episode goes out to Casey Jones.
Why Casey Jones?
You know why.
Oh, because you got me a Casey Jones action figure like an hour before this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way. That's really appreciated.
I did put genuine thought into, like, why I was getting that to you, for
Yeah,
you.
that's really special, bro. You know,
Isaac,
People-
who or what? Oh, sorry.
I've got good friends in my life, and I'm really thankful for that. Who do I dedicate this podcast episode out to?
Seth
Arizona.
freaking Rollins. No.
Arizona, sponsor us.
I would love
This
Arizona
episode goes out to
sponsorship.
you, sir. Okay? We're probably going to be doing nothing but Arizona for the next 2 months, bare minimum.
3.
Unless we start doing all these episodes at Fleur, then we're going to have to start packing. And then Fleur's going to have to be okay with outside containers.
Yeah, I mean, any episode that we do at Fleur is still. I still think it needs to be a drink from Fleur. Like, that's the whole point, man.
It's going to get real tricky being there every week instead of just once a month. But,
Yeah,
you know,
but that's all right.
yeah, we're going to make up for lost time.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, amen.
Amen on 3.
1, 2, 3,
Amen.